Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Play Microsoft Return of Arcade demo version that came with the Windows 95 CD sampler. Alright. What do you mean? I don't know why it installs DirectX, but whatever. Alright. Oh, it's just Pac-Man. F2. Up, down, left, and right. The object of the game is to read each level of dots without getting caught by any of the ghostly monsters. Or you can play this on joystick. But can you play it on gamepad? Okay, there's like history. Pac-Man was first introduced to the arcades at the end of 1980. The voracious little critter caught the hearts and imaginations of the public like no other game and is the hallmark of the golden age of video games. The late 1970s and early 1980s marked the golden age of video games. Each year, billions of dollars in quarters were plunked into machines that had captured an entire nation's imaginations. There were, other nations than the United States as well. Europe, Japanese. The word Pac-Man entered the popular vocabulary for describing everything from a voracious appetite to the acquisition of one company by another. While magazines such as Time and Newsweek wrote of the wondrous worlds and great escapes one could find for a quarter, Psychology Today and Education Digest addressed concerns about the future of youngsters who were becoming addicted to games that would rob them of their lunch money and imaginations. At the height of the arcade mania, some towns even passed laws barring children from playing the games. Pac-Man is the most universally known arcade game, said Chris Lindsley, director of the National Video Game Coin-Op Museum. Opened in June 1991, the National Video Game and Coin-Op Museum is operated by the Edison Brothers Strauss Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to providing a home for classic video arcade games that might otherwise be lost because of the practice of placing newer games into existing cabinets. The museum has a shop to maintain the games, and the visitors can play the more than 75 arcade machines that are on display. I wonder if this museum still exists. In St. Louis. Everybody knows about Pac-Man, and I've noticed most everybody can play Pac-Man pretty well. Pac-Man makes just about the best use of the joystick one can imagine. It's so intuitive that it puts other games to shame in terms of how easy it is for a person to walk up, stick a quarter in the machine and start doing something meaningful. At the time, Pac-Man introduced a completely unique style of gameplay and was also highly identifiable in terms of its music. There's no music except the opening cutscenes. With Pac-Man, everything was there. The video game industry needs another game that captures the public's heart like Pac-Man, and so far no one has been able to come up with it. Well, I would argue that, you know, games like Super Mario or Zelda or Pong, whereas as popular as Pac-Man. The great 25-cent escape. People expect to see Pac-Man when they come into the museum, and without fail, when they see it, they want to play it, Lindsay said. People remember spending hours and hours at Pac-Man. They like to see how good they are now when they play it. And I would say that perhaps more than any other game, the same playing skills still apply. Perhaps it's because of the intuitive gameplay. You don't have to memorize the behavior of a wide array of enemies as you do with some other games. You just have to remember that when the ghosts turn blue, you only have seconds until they start seriously blinking to go and get them. Although there's some kind of algorithm that I think they explained, the Retro Games Mechanics explained YouTube video shows that they turn to like have a bias for I think right upper corner or something like that, and it's like, you know, there's some algorithm. It's not entirely random, so you can optimize the gameplay. And Pac-Man is a little bit looser in its style of gameplay, more open. For instance, you can kill time in the lower left-hand corner until you see an opening between the ghosts, and you can strategize a bit more. Yeah, they realized that as well. You can play with the tunnels, and you can play with the position of the ghosts in relation to the energizers. Even people who haven't played in the years remembers those strategies. After all these years, the challenge of Pac-Man still remains. You can also get into some really fun jams when you've got a ghost on your tail and you have to make a decision about whether you're going to go left or right or straight at the next junction, which is in 1.03 seconds. Let's just say it. It gets to be pretty tense, especially when those ghosts start moving really fast and the energizers aren't lasting as long. Pac-Man can be a real heart-thumping game. Namco notes, ever wonder why Pac-Man is yellow and round and how he got his name? Namco engineers report that Pac-Man was inspired by the idea of an animated pizza pie who runs around and eats things instead of being eaten, hence the round yellow character, with a slice-like mouth that is always jumping. Namco also reports that Pac-Man's name emerged from the Japanese word for eating, paku paku. Paku 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 paku. That's the sound effect. Okay, well, it's nice that they had some like history here. But is there like credits? No, it's just Namco. No, like developers or programmers. Windows 3.95. It's interesting how like Windows 95 is still like Windows 3 in a disguise. Okay, you can customize lives. Points needed. So I wonder what's the demo limitation here? Oh yeah, the joystick works. Come here, you little asshole. Oh yeah, they turn into normal monsters when they're inside of the cubicle. Fuck. Nope. Damn it. How's the full screen? Coming. Perfect. It's like two up there. Fooled you. Where are you going? Back here, you. Not a perfect round. Yeah, I think that is pretty good conversion. Congratulations, you have just completed trial version. Just 2 levels. Okay, can you even customize it? Advanced game speed. Can make it very fast. Logic random. Huh. Okay, what about this one? Whoa! It's suddenly fast. It's very difficult to take those corners. Like speedrunner game. Yeah, taking these turns are difficult. Just miss the turns. I can't even take the corners now. Oh. Yeah, it's very difficult to control with this speed. Keep missing the corners. Yeah, it's a good version. I'm not sure if this is like arcade perfect, but it's better than like home computer versions or Atari 2600 for sure. But yeah. Thanks for watching.